Hello, I'm Tam the TamBoTC channel. You can see I'm finally at Skyrim. This is just a short little video to tell you that I might be doing a Skyrim versus. It's mostly going to be a discussion video, and I think I can only do recording just one game, sadly. It might be The Witcher, so I can get more stuff done while I'm playing and get more of a take on it as I'm playing too. Because I've played plenty of Skyrim. I've definitely beaten The Witcher and done a lot of stuff in this game. I think I've come to a point where I can somewhat put the categories together. Right now, what I'm going to do is I have 48 categories I came out with. And I'm going to go over this with my friends if I should combine certain categories and kind of try and simmer that down a little bit to not 48 or something. We'll see. And since it's more of a discussion video as well as me playing more Witcher, I also need to repair my steel sword. Yeah, it's going to be more of a discussion topic video. It's not like my other versus videos. I actually tried to do a Witcher Skyrim, but I feel like that one was a little more... It was a little different. It was mostly just me playing one side by side with the other afterwards. Like, both in the same stream. Like, for example, I'd play 2 hours of The Witcher 3, and then I would play 2 hours of Skyrim. But that wasn't really like versus in the same way. That was just me playing one after the other. Maybe talking about why I like or dislike certain aspects of one over the other. But like otherwise, it was just mostly a playthrough. And you kind of decided. You were the ones that decided. I also wanted to do another one. So I did 2 different types of versus videos back in the day. The first one was me discussing, kind of like what I'm going to do with the discussion video, discussing aspects of the game and why that one beats the other. The other verses I did back in the day is no commentary at all, just showed gameplay, a certain amount of time of gameplay of one, and then a certain amount of gameplay of the other. I think I did this with... There was Halo and some other game. I can't remember what I put Halo up against. And then I put, I think, Splinter Cell and Metal Gear up against each other. I think I did Blacklist and frickin' Phantom Pain next to each other. And I let anybody watching decide visually. And I wanted to do a similar thing, but because, sadly, The Witcher 3, and this isn't supposed to be digging at The Witcher 3, this isn't a problem with The Witcher 3, it's a problem with my frickin' PC, and needing a frickin' graphics card. But because, also, OBS is frickin' garbage, and it's my only recording setup on PC at least, until I get an Elgato or some other way of like recording that I'm more used to. But with the combination of the OBS being a frickin' jerk to my streams as well as just needing a better graphics card, I sadly, while I could stream Skyrim fine, I couldn't stream The Witcher fine without it looking like an absolute slideshow. I could still play the games fine on their own, even on my PC. So technically they can run well, both of them. But once I hit that record, and it's the same thing with Silent Hill 2, and it's the same thing with frickin' when I try to play Baldur's Gate 3. I mean, there are times where because of the limitation and power of my PC, it does show, definitely. But it is definitely much better off when I'm playing it without streaming, because OBS really does detriment frickin' the gameplay and how I stream it. So that frickin' sucks. That is why I sadly can't do a visual or a side-by-side playthrough of both. Which hopefully that'll also be a thing in the future that I decide to do. But yeah. You can also, in the communities section, And I need to fix, I just remembered I need to fix the link to my Discord. But at least the community section is there. I have the message up, and you can either write out why you think one's better than the other, or why you like one more than the other, or maybe you haven't played one or the other. This is probably going to be the same case for my friends, because I know some of my friends have played one or the other, but not both. I'm the only one who has played extensive hours of both and have beaten them. There is technically one I've definitely beaten more than the other, but if we're talking campaign-wise. But when it comes to gameplay hours, actually, there's probably one over in gameplay hours as well. And it's probably, at least at the time, mostly because of mods. So, I won't say who, but that's not going to be a factor, and mods are not going to factor into the battle. No mods at all. However, I was thinking of exploits, like how you utilize certain exploits in the game. So that may or may not be a category, but that's just a hint to one thing. It depends if I actually have that in or not. But yeah, there's a bunch of freaking categories. I've been writing down a list. I've been writing down which one wins, which one... like, I even had a bunch of ties at one point and then had to go through the list all over again and go through why I think one's going to edge out the other in this one so that I can break that tie with each of those categories. And hopefully what comes out in the end will be interesting, as well as my friends are going to help me try and narrow this down a little more. And once again, help me try and narrow down the categories themselves so that there aren't so freaking many. My headset's also saying low battery, so I gotta get this done and over with. Hopefully this video wasn't too long for you, but I hope you found this interesting, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye! Wow, that fire's kind of got some frame rate going on. Looks kind of strange. Anyways, bye!